What's news for today? Before we get to this, what's news on your end? What's happened in the last 24 hours? 12 hours, actually. Simpler.
I don't know. I woke up early, went to LaGuardia, flew down to Miami.
Yeah.
Streamed for a bit, watched the Zelenskyy and Lex interview.
How'd that go?
It's going. Lex he's always like very critical of the Ukrainian side and like seems very forgiving of the Russian side, but we'll see what his interview with Putin looks like if he gets one.
Well, of course he'll get one, right? And it'll be super glaze.
Will he? I don't know. I'm not sure. That'd be a pretty big one.
So with Zelenskyy, is he giving him a fair shot, or is he just like hardcore?
It just doesn't engage with him at all, and just like asks like the most like pro, like basically why are you so mean to Russia? Why don't you just want peace? Like those types of questions. And then he doesn't seem to engage much with what Zelenskyy is saying to him. But
I can picture that right now. Lex being like, I'm really just trying to spread love. I'd like to see more love, and I see so many families torn apart. Thank you. So many families torn apart, and I would just, what would it take for you to love Putin?
Basically, yeah. That's basically it, yeah.
Kind of the surreal bullshit. Okay. You know what? Miami Airport, I'm going to say it. It's not bad. I actually quite like it. I've never had an issue at Miami Airport, not once, and it has everything. The only issue is if you happen to go to the deep D gates. The deep D gates, you don't want to be there. I've been there once. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you're walking for a long time.
It is a walk. I think I onboarded on like D54 today. When you're past 30, you got to walk. But I think there's like a train you can take, the Sky Tram. I just never take it.
Yeah, I haven't either. And I was like, damn, this is a long fucking walk.
It's a walk, yeah.
But aside from that, I think that's a good airport. Never had like a huge delay or a wait or anything along those lines ever. Not once.
I feel like most airports are fine, but maybe that's just me.
That actually might be true now. I remember people back in the day would quite complain a lot, like, oh, this is the worst airport. And I remember people being like, oh, the best airport in the world is Denver. And I went there and I thought it fucking sucked. And it was a lot of lines and everything else, and I did not like it.
It might be because we have TSA pre now, though. Waiting in line was a little bit different. SeaTac was impossible. Never in my life.
You know, what is the deal
with airline food? Ha ha ha!
Now, what's the deal with Priority Pass? Like, because apparently I have it, but the fuck is it, though? Or
what is Priority Pass?
Not Priority Pass.
Clear?
Yes, that thing. Clear.
It's not relevant anymore. Too many people have it.
So it's just like shitty TSA pre-check?
Clear was basically something that let you get through the line without having to present an ID, but they randomly ID you like 30% of the time anyway. Like you can just like put your fingers or your eye things and then they'll walk you up to the line and then you can go through, but you don't get to go through the TSA pre-line. It used to be that if you had TSA pre plus clear, that was the best thing. Although now I feel like just using TSA pre is faster than using TSA pre plus clear. So, because so many people have clear, it's just, there's no point in.
The one really good thing, coming back internationally with global entry, seeing all the poor people just like there waiting in line to do their customs and you just walk in, a machine is like, hi, Mr. Saltman, you're good to go. That's it. Like literally you just look at it and it's facial recognized you and it's like on your way. That's it.
Yeah, I think so if I have pre, do you automatically have global entry as well, or is that a separate thing? Because I think they're the same number, but I don't remember if I don't
know. I know I applied for global entry and it comes with pre-check, but I don't know if you can just get pre-check.
Gotcha. I think I bought. I don't think I've gotten to use it yet, but the customs lines coming back are fucking annoying.
Oh man, not good.
Not good. Not good at all.
Okay, January 6th, 2025. This would have been the day that you could have released your thing. Let me ask you, is that thing actually, you think it's coming?
It is. They send me updates on it. I can show you a whole Google Drive where they've got like video clips and everything else. Yeah.
How long of a video are we talking about that's going to get released to the masses?
I don't even know what the total runtime is on it right now.
This is going to be like a Scorsese,
be whatever
The Irishman,
have it, whatever
3-hour YouTube,
yep.
Or are we going beyond 3 hours?
I don't know. We'll see.
That's getting a little scary. We go beyond 3 hours. That's a lot of it.
I don't think it's going to be over 3 hours.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, my God. I want to just say, with Adrian Dittman, find me, quote me, from day one, I was never a believer in Dittman. I always knew that it wasn't Elon Musk. And there was so many people in chat who just said, you're retarded. It's obviously Elon. And you know what? It feels good to be right again, because it's not Elon. And all you guys who thought it was, and you swore on your moms and your dads and your cousins and everything else, I bet you feel really stupid now, because guess what? He's not him. What the fuck is this? True identity revealed. The fucking genius of this guy. Oh, man.
How much does Cyberpunk want to kill himself? Dan goes, what the fuck is this? And doesn't click on it. And then just
Yeah.
well, what it is you probably have to click on it and it'll tell you. So I think that allegedly, Adrian, somebody posted a picture on 4chan that had like an admin bar thing. And
but it was fake.
This is all bullshit, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was a second thing where apparently he was in a lobby and started playing Fortnite with Connor Eats Pants. And they went back and forth a bit on this. And then finally there was an article posted where somebody supposedly did the homework and the research and they found the real Adrian Dittman, whose name is actually Adrian Dittman.
Who would have thought? It was like, remember when they found the guy and they're like, we found the inventor of Bitcoin. And it was like some fucking old Asian guy out of like California. And he's like, yeah, I'm Satoshi Nakamoto. And there's like, this guy didn't understand. So he's like, yeah, I made Bitcoin. And it's like, did you?
He did. That was him.
That was Satoshi Nakamoto, but it wasn't the Satoshi Nakamoto.
No, it was. He was just like playing dumb, like, oh yeah, I did it to throw people off, but that was actually him.
Yeah. Well, this guy is a DGG. What a look! Do you think that they chose this look on purpose?
I feel like he looks like a normal person now.
No.
No?
This is not a normal person stare.
Well, the eyeballs and the glasses, I think, are unfortunately.
This is
photographed, but
unfortunately photographed, or
well, it looks like he might be like looking like up at something, and it's like the frames of his glasses are blocking his eyeball, so it looks like he's possessed right now or warging. But
it does look like he's. Yeah, I'm not talking about the fact you can't see his eye color. I'm just saying, what is it? The chin structure, or I don't. It's just very off-putting.
Isn't that like a Giga Chad chin? He's got like he looks like the Crimson Chin almost.
No, I don't know. Just. Very strange guy. Very thin arms as well.
Okay. Looks like a normal college-age kid to me, like an engineering student. It looks pretty normal to me, but
he doesn't.
All right.
Anyways, he makes Fiji water. He doesn't actually, but he lives in Fiji. His name's Adrian Dittman. And as soon as this article dropped, he started like privating all of his accounts, deleting all of his shit. That's it. You were talking to this guy. You thought you were talking to Elon, but really you were just talking to
I've always said it's 50-50.
But it feels like embarrassing a little bit, I think. Like anyone who took this guy seriously, now in the future, now that I feel like this article is out, what the fuck? It's like talking to a Steve Harvey impersonator, or Obama
but the difference
impersonator.
is that a lot of people are giving it a lot of attention, so
yeah.
There's still a reason to, even if it's not him, right?
Yeah, I mean, if there was a really good Obama impersonator, you wouldn't like having a debate with him about like democratic policies, would you?
No, but that's because Obama is like largely irrelevant right now and doesn't.
Fine, a really good Trump impersonator, like the best Trump impersonator in the world.
If he was representing Trump's views accurately and a bunch of people online were giving a fuck ton of attention and there was like some question, then yeah, I think people would engage with it 100%. Yeah.
I think this guy's fucked now. I don't know what he's going to do moving forward.
I mean, he'll just be significantly less famous, right? Because now people know who he is.
Yeah.
Unless he turns this into some kind of internet career thing. But before he kind of thrived on the ambiguity because people watched him because he was like the #1 Elon impersonator, basically.
I think he heavily played into it. And I think Elon...
Yeah, of course he did.
Elon heavily played into it. Like, Elon, I feel like, could have very clearly probably shut this down. And
maybe. I feel like initially Elon didn't play into it. That's why they had that conversation proving that they weren't the same person. But then I think as the meme and the rumor grew more, I think that he tried to he tried to play into it more because it was funny or whatever the fuck. Like he tweeted out recently, like, "Oh, I am Adrian Dittman," like the "I am Spartacus" thing.
Elon's apparently blocking links to this article on Twitter. Is something I read this morning. Did you see that?
I think. Did RTBA or somebody else I saw say that on one of my chats, or maybe in DGG chat? I don't remember. I don't know if it's true or not, though. I don't trust anything anybody says about any of these platforms without fact-checking on my own, though. Do you know if it's actually true? Were they actually blocking links to the article?
Nope. I think I probably just saw whatever you saw. The same thing. And I was like, you know what? That came from the bear wouldn't do me that nasty to just give me, like spread false info directly without checking?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know if it was the bear that said it, though. I'm not sure. I just don't. It's just so hard. Because people are tech retarded. Like when people get mad over like platforms are lying about shadow banning, and then you find out that nobody even knows what shadow banning means. People think that if you're getting like deprioritized in the algorithm or something like that, that it's like a shadow ban or something. Like, yeah, it's.
How do you feel about Elon doing all of this, like removing check marks from like crazy people now? Like,
I don't even know if that's real.
Like Myron said, he just lost his check mark, his gold stuff.
I think it's happening, but then like the person that's kicked this trend off was Laura Loomer, and you can like change your name or whatever and lose a check mark or something dumb. So I don't know if like people are taking their check marks away to start a larger thing. But if they were, I think Elon would say something. But then people are also retarded and they do it anyways. I don't know. I just can't. I don't trust anything I read on the media now without like being able to firsthand like fact check something somehow. I'm not sure.
What do you
Although what's his face Myron supposedly they were paying the $1,000 a month or whatever for that gold thing, and I think they lost that, right?
Yeah, but that could mean they just stopped paying though. Maybe
exactly. Yeah, so I don't fucking know. Who knows? Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Nobody. It's a mystery. All right, well, that's it. The real Adrian Dittman. There he is, staring off.
You know what? The real thing too is, would the platform even be allowed to say anything, or should they say anything? Could they say anything? Because you'd like
it's
be
fucking
revealing,
Elon.
Like,
it's Elon Musk.
No, I know. Yeah, he would.
Like, who gives a shit?
Fuck, but yeah.
Like, should they technically? If it was like something else, no, they would completely ignore it and say nothing because, they follow
Revealing
their
customer payment information. All those.
Yeah,
weird.
but it's Elon Musk, so he would say we didn't touch shit, fucking lying motherfucker. But whatever.